Hello traders, this is Umar with you and I hope you all had a nice and good weekend. Now there is a epic character in Mahabharata. The character name is called Shakuni, right? Shakuni. And the main reason for Kurukshetra war is because of Shakuni. Shakuni devised everything. He was a strategist. He encouraged Kauravas to go play against Pandavas and eventually he won the game for Kauravas also. And you know how he won the game? He used a very powerful die, and that not die, it's a dice. And that dice was made out of his father's backbone, who had a very, very strong vengeance on Pandavas. And you know who is the dice, and and you know why am I saying this? Because these FIIs are like Shakuni. They are playing with us, they are gambling with us, and they make sure whatever happens, they are going to win. And that is what is exactly happening. And I don't know when this dilemma is going to end up. Every day they are keep on selling. Just last for since I think March 2020. Not March, maybe May or June 2020, they have been selling. Each and every month they are selling, and markets are super volatile, and we find it very hard to manage the moves. Even today we saw Nifty going to 16,400, then coming back, V-shaped movement, price action, and I'm sure today they would have sold heavily, at least not heavily, yeah. I think they have sold for 1,951 crores and DAs have bought for 1,445 crores. Now, the US markets US futures are trading in the green. That is because, previously there was one news that China has reduced the interest rate on its housing mortgages. So that was one reason why the market was going up and down. And today there is a news in US that Joe Biden is considering its tariffs on Chinese import. So that could be the reason why the US futures are trading in the green. In spite of US futures, I think Dow Jones is trading more than 300 points in the green. Our markets were not able to sustain, right? We saw markets were really volatile, and it took 5.5 hours for Nifty to go to 16,400 and just 1 hour to bring it back to where it started. Today's today's open and today's low is same. So that was the amount of brutality this FIA showed today. And I'm honestly telling, we find it very hard to manage. Even today, intraday will not work in this V-type price action. Intradays will not work. And I don't know when we are going to see markets moving slowly, stably, and stabilizing. I'm really looking forward to that. At least you go 15,700 below, or at least you go to 17,000. Do one, either you go to 15,700 or go to 17,000. It is not going. It is going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Big gap ups, big gap downs. So we are finding it very hard to manage. So if you are managing this kind of markets, I am really proud, and I'll be very happy that you are trading in these kinds of market. Honestly, I am finding it very difficult, and I am sitting in a loss only, huge loss only. And if you see the open interest chart, it is kind of like a vomit. See, there is no call rating also, and there is no put rating also. So if you see it in a candlestick perspective, today's price action is called a doji pattern. So maybe markets are indecisive. We will have to wait and see what is going to happen tomorrow. And over the weekend, if you know what happened is Indian government has reduced its excise duty on petrol and diesel. I think petrol they have reduced by 9 rupees, and I think diesel they have reduced by 7 rupees or 8 rupees. I think 7 rupees. Now, it may look like a good news, but is it a good news? I don't think so, because the revenue deficit, what they are saying is by reducing 9 rupees in petrol and around 7 rupees in diesel, Indian government will have a revenue deficit of more than 1.2 lakh crores. Now the question comes, where are you going to take that from, or how are you going to adjust? The answer is obvious. They will take they will have to take some other loan or some whatsoever, and again, they will end up increasing the interest rate only. So it may look as a good news, but it actually is not a good news. So to just these governments, whichever government, whether it's whichever government, they try to they will try to show something, but actually behind the scene it may be different. That's why if it was a good news, market would have touched 16,500 or even gone above 16,500. Since market was not it was markets were not seeing this as a good news. That's why this price action was happening. Anyway, in the longer run, still I am bearish only. I will turn bullish only after market sustains 17,000. Still that we will have to see how things pan out. And today afternoon around 2 p.m. our RBI Governor Shakti Kanta Das came out saying only to say that they are going to increase the interest rate in June meeting. So that could be one reason why market started falling. I think after the interview came out only, the market started falling, or I don't know. Yeah, I think that could be the reason. So he has told clearly that they are going to increase the interest rate, but he never told when it is going to be. They are going to increase the interest rate. And today Adani, Reliance, everything was falling. HDFC Bank, banking sector, Bank Nifty was very heavily heavy sell-off was happening in Bank Nifty, and this is usual, right? Every day between 2 to 3 they will start selling, and all day DAIs, retailers, pro traders will take the market on the upside, and DAIs will keep on selling, FIIs will keep on selling and bring it down. So this is happening for a very long time, right? So let's see how things pan out. As of now, I can tell you one thing. For me, I don't know about you, for me nothing is working. Whether it is non-directional or directional, nothing seems to work. If you know any strategy, please let me know on the comment section. Maybe we will try that also. But we find it very hard to manage the trades. So today afternoon what happened is, once when our market was closing, we saw Dow coming from 300 to maybe even 150 or even 100 points. Now after our markets closed, it is trading at 300 points. So these kind of whipsaws, these kind of things is happening nowadays. So you imagine if somebody has taken a short position in Nifty or Bank Nifty, now the Dow is trading 300 or 350 points due to Joe Biden's comments on China. If it gap ups tomorrow, what is going to happen? Many people who had shorted the market will be locked, right? Will be in a trouble. So this is how FIIs bug, and this FIIs and FIIs are Sagunis are trapping us day on day out, day in day out, and we don't know when this is going to, this dilemma, hangama, when this is going to get over. Until then we will have to wait. But one more thing I will tell you. Even though market is moving up and down here and there, VIX is not moving on the upside, right? If VIX is above 25, 27 or even 30, we can say, okay, this is because of India VIX. India VIX is down, it is around 22, but markets are moving as if India VIX is around 30 or 35. So that is where we are getting trapped. We don't have premiums, but the markets are moving violently. So let us see how things pan out. I don't think market is going to go anywhere, as I told in my last video on Saturday. Still 10-year bond yields are very, very high. markets may should go in green because of this small newses, but the overall sentiment is negative only. We need a very positive sentiment, and people are turning bearish to bullish in just 12 hours or 16 hours. I don't know how that is working. So even if if the markets are bearish, for the markets to turn bullish, at least it needs some time to turn bearish to bullish, right? But I don't know if we can change from bearish to bullish in just 12 hours or even one day. Now what I feel is market may be choppy, market may move sideways. We will see lots of gap ups and gap downs in the coming days. Let us see how things work out, and let's hope for the best. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.